Hi guys, it's Emma and I'm back on Saturdays reviewing, so hi. It's been 2 weeks since I've seen you. That 2 weeks has flown. The first book that I read since the 2 weeks that I've seen you is Paper Towns by John Green. Still don't know how I feel about this book. It's about a boy called Quentin and a girl called Margot, and Quentin is in love with Margot. But ever since high school, they've not really spoken. But one night, Margot sneaks in Quentin's bedroom window and drags him off on this crazy adventure, and they get up to lots of very interesting, very funny antics. Yes, that's a very good point in the book. That's the first 10 chapters of it, and they're really good chapters. It's just thing after thing after thing, and it keeps you really engaged. And the introduction of all the characters and as high schoolers is very interesting. And then you get to the middle part, which went very slow for me. Unfortunately, it dragged a bit, and then you get to the end bit, which again picks up the pace, and then it's thing after thing. And the conclusion of the book is really good, and it's very thought-provoking as well. Like, you sit when you've finished and you're like, what did I just read? My mind, what? It was like 2 o'clock in the morning when I finished this, and I was just sat there crying. Not even sad, but I'm a crier, so just sat there crying like, what did I read? Of the most important concept of this book is the fact that Quentin thinks he's in love with Margot as a person, but really it's very obvious that he's in love just with the idea of Margot. And Quentin thinks of himself as a very open person, but you see he's very narrow-minded actually, because he tries to get his friends to change when they do something that he doesn't like, because they've done something that is their character but he doesn't like it. He realises that at the very end. I would give Paper Towns 3.5 stars, 3.5 stars for Paper Towns. Definitely worth a read. I would recommend it. The second book that I read is Burning Bright by Sophie Mackenzie. She's my favourite author, as I've said in every single video. It's the second in a series, the first one being Falling Fast. This was a really good book. It's very much a boy meets girl, romance, and very much targeted for the teenage girl. So if you are none of those, then you probably would not like this, and you feel free to click off now. River is the protagonist of the book, and Flynn is her boyfriend, and they meet when River goes to Flynn's school to do a production of William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, and that is very much the plot of this book. But the book also has a very sinister side, where Flynn isn't very well off, and people bully him because he wears like scruffy clothes, and his mum can't afford to feed him, and he feels responsibility for his mum and his 2 sisters, struggling with school and with his home life, and that's a big concept in the book, that's a big thing in the book, so it has a very sinister side to it. The second book, however, I did not like. I may have loved the first one, but I did not like this one. For one, I did not like the font size because it made me feel like a child. And they discover that Flynn has very serious anger issues stemming from his abusive past, and River really does not take it seriously, and the relationship that they have very much reminds me of Twilight, and I hate to say it, but it does. Bella is so in love with Edward that she literally devotes her life to him. He controls her because of her love, and that is very much what this book was about. River literally has no life outside of Flynn. Flynn controls River's actions, but not unknowingly, but because she is so in love with him. And I think that's a dangerous relationship. She ends up lying to her parents, to her friends, getting lots of trouble for him. Also has a very sinister side with anger management issues and abusive pasts, and how the past can catch up with you. And it was good, but I didn't like River. I liked the storyline, which was very engaging. I liked the character development, which was good. Did not like River, the protagonist. She was just a bitch in this one, a deluded bitch. I would give it 2 stars. But the first one I would give 4 stars. That's me done for reviews. Go read Paper Towns because it's really good and witty and insightful, and it's very thought-provoking. It leaves you thinking. Go read Falling Fast because it's very good if you like that sort of romance. Read the sequel if you liked it. It's alright. Next video I will probably be reviewing The Hobbit. I'm about that much in. It's very good. So yeah, and then I'll probably be reviewing Splintered. So that's all from me from this week. The camera is falling! Ha! Caught it! Hope you have a fantastic 2 weeks. Subscribe and like and comment and whatever. Keep up the good work, guys. I'm really liking the videos. Thank you if you've already subscribed. If not, you know what to do. And I will see you next week. Goodbye!